Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another review from Chemical Guys. This time it's the Big Mouth Max Release Foam Cannon. I definitely wanted to upgrade mine just because it was just kind of starting to wear down a little bit. So I went with the kind of with, I guess, their newest line of cannons. This one is, I believe, it's top of the line as well. It does require a pressure washer with at least 800 psi, and then as far as the gallons per minute, at least 1.4 it says, but they do recommend with at least a 2.0. So I believe mine is right around that area. I do have an electric Sunjo pressure washer, so I'll be using that. I know if you have like a gas powered one, those are probably the best ones. The gas powered ones, from my understanding, typically give you kind of the best suds, that really thick foam that everybody kind of wants. So I'm not 100% expecting that out of mine, unless I upgrade the pressure washer, which I really don't need to. Mine just works perfectly fine, really, if you ask me. But anyway, I wanted to upgrade the foam cannon from my previous one to this brand new one. So I feel like I've, give you guys a little bit of a review on it, just kind of check it out, and then give you my final thoughts. So let's go ahead and unbox it. With so it comes with a little owner's manual. Just kind of check it out, all the specifications on it, so on and so forth. So if you're not 100% sure if this will work with your current pressure washer, definitely this is all the specifications on it, the inlet capacity, so on and so forth. It's a quick connect, so most standard foam cannons now work quick connect. You shouldn't have any issues with that. But again, this is kind of what it looks like. This is what you get. Retails for, I believe, for $89.99, I believe, which is a little bit on the expensive side. So, but again, I think the quality on this one should sort of suffice for the price. Check it out. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty big. It does feel nice and sturdy. It does feel, I guess, strong, healthy, I guess you want to call it. Doesn't feel cheap at all. And yes, that does look pretty big. So okay, so there's that, and then obviously the container. Now, what I do like about the container is obviously it's a 32 ounce. You probably won't need all of it, but I mean, you've got that option. And then the other part is just the opening. Typically on these foam cannons, it's got a really small opening. So when you're filling it with water, and water pressure is kind of high, it'll just foam up. So I think with this part, with having it open, you really shouldn't have that issue with having a lot of foam in your container, and then it gives you a nice clean solution. So there's that, and obviously you've got the hose right here. So, I mean, that's basically it when it comes for the packaging. But yeah, that's kind of it. Obviously, you got your nozzle. And obviously, it's a quick connect. So, again, most standard foam cannons, so on and so forth, they all have the quick connect feature. But all right, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and fill it up with what I need. And then we'll kind of see it in action and give you... All right, guys, so I just got done washing the car. I'm just using the new foam cannon by Chemical Guys. Pretty nice, don't get me wrong. I was a little bit concerned with the, obviously the size of the container for it being too heavy, but I think they went with the right kind of material to keep the weight down, which was nice. I did notice that as far as just the water pressure, it did kind of suck in the solution and spit it out a whole lot faster than my last foam cannon. So I did notice that. Now, as far as the suds, I'm sure that's what everybody's gonna be wondering about. I did notice them a little bit thicker than my last one. Not a whole lot thicker, and that's only because I'm using probably the electrical pressure washer versus a gas-powered one. I quite remember the gallons per minute on this Sunjo pressure washer that I do have, but I'm sure that's the only reason why it wasn't producing super thick suds. But besides that, pretty happy with the product. Next thing I just want to see now is sort of the longevity of it, make sure it lasts a long time, so on and so forth though. But obviously I had the, the setting on high suds, right, just to spit out as much suds as possible. So, but overall, good product, pretty happy with it. Again, I just want to see now the longevity of it, and we'll go from there. So I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.